Hi. We're doing another set showcase. This time, we're at the set of Moonhaven, where we shot the episode Lonely and Not Alone, and a few others. So, uh, we teleported to this space. It's the Blighted Village. Um, and I've changed it considerably. There's a lot more trees now. Uh, let's start where the characters start. They come out of that door there, and um, they go up into this area, which I added doors to, which I did not clean up the blood on the ground for. Let's open this. This room was completely open, so I had to add the platforms, rebuild the roof, and I think, oh yeah, I had to add more doors here because I didn't want to use the whole space. Even though it looks like I did clean up in here, maybe I was considering it. Oh well. So this is that room, okay? And then, let's see, they come over here, find the wheelbarrow. Oh, I've rebuilt this space to hide the, what is it? That, you know, thing we find Barkus hanging from the spinning. It's hidden. I hid it, okay? You can't see it. I didn't use that area in the episode, but I'm trying to just, transform the village so it's not. It's the same, but it's not. Um, I was so glad that I was able to pick up a wheelbarrow because it became an essential piece for moving forward, especially with that egg. Problem with the wheelbarrow that I constantly running into is very hard to find an animation or a pose where the arms match this width right here of the handles. So I was always struggling with that as I'm so done with the wheelbarrow. Let me just tell you.
Trust no one.
So anyways, let's go to Althea's shop. She was fun. This space got rebuilt to hide what's behind the bar, and I had to enclose it a little bit with platforms, doors, and what's back here? Oh, there's nothing back there. Anyway, let's go in here. So the shop. I got this idea. I did this entire thing for one reason, and it's because I wanted Starion to get his shoes back. And it turned into something completely different than what I thought it would be. But it's really good. I like what happened. I placed all of these pieces of clothing here one by one, and it was a lot. I placed all these folded items here on the shelves, and oh, let's take you around. Oh, what did oh, well, that's not what we're doing. Not leveling you up. I just want to select you. Okay. Hello. So this back area, the original script was this, okay? May was going to be, over there. She gets blasted. It's really mean. And then Althea, supposed to bring Astarion to the back. This is the back. There's just more fancier. There's supposed to be fancier clothes back here, and he was actually going to consider trying things on. And Althea was going to say something to May, like basically shoving her off or whatever, and she was going to have a mean little comment, and then Astarion was going to react to that, and they were going to storm out or whatever. But I cut all of that. I forget why. Ooh. Oh, yeah. So, and this I just blocked off because it leads outside. So I was just trying to create the illusion of a back area, and you see I had these carpets hanging as like a curtain kind of thing, but for some reason they are only visible on that side. If you turn the camera around, that might be one of the reasons why I cut the back end area. I guess I could have solved that by adding more on this side, but I didn't think it was worth it probably. So that's an annoying limitation that there was there. Yeah, so this was really fun. The cat food that she places here is just meant to show that she's sort of nice. She was feeding the cat. It's not her cat.
What's next, I wonder?
Hi, Shadowheart. Okay, so let's continue. Why are you walking? Okay. There's more. Well, are you guys gonna come with me? Come along, come along. Okay. Oh yeah, this is the wagon where Echo meets the cat. So after the shop, they go, oh, no, no, no. No, no, no. Let's go this way, sorry. This is a big set. I just realizing, wow. Okay, after that, let's go down this way because they find that this is a curious village and there are blocked pathways. So I guess I still have them here. The field of tentacles that they did not want to go through. And it was kind of fun shooting this because they sway and move. So every time I would go into photo mode, the tentacles would be in a different position. So I could kind of give the illusion of them squirming about. This map is quite broken. You cannot go every place. It just cuts off, but I had to limit myself here because I knew where I wanted my characters to go, and I didn't want too many, places for them to wander off to. I needed to keep it sort of linear so we don't get off track. But now let's go up here. Oh. Feel like I'm playing Stray. Come on. Oh. Okay. You can go this way. And, oh yeah. This is where they camp. Right? This barn, of course, if you play the game, you know what happens in this barn. But look at that. When I'm out of the barn, because there's usually doors here that I removed, when I'm out of the barn, it's dark in there, it's gray. When you go in the barn, it comes to life. That was a huge problem when we were shooting this scene of Echo in the hay, because I see how things fade in and out. Sometimes you get the cam closer. Anyway, when May comes over and sees Echo for the first time, that's what I call him. That's what I call him.
All right. What now?
That was supposed to happen outside, but it ended up happening more in the barn because of this problem with the lighting contrast and the doorway. So that was an annoying bit. This area over here is where they camp, and camp's not here because in this save they haven't got to this yet. But I did use this bridge as a dead end, and I had changed the atmosphere to be like a sunset. It was very orangish, very cool lighting I had at this spot. And so this set was so sprawling, you know, that there was a lot of travel. There was a lot of pushing the wheelbarrow and walking, and that's a struggle because basically nobody wants to watch my characters walking about, you know, traveling. So I tried to keep it as minimal as I could, but as interesting as I could. This pathway was going to be used, but then I scrapped it because it leads, well, if you play the game, you know where it leads. It leads down to that goblin encampment there. And I was going to make the entrance to the passage somewhere down there. But then I thought, it's too far away, it's too much traveling. Let's just keep it in the village proper. And because I've used all these Lathander symbols for the wall here and there, so it makes more sense for it to be here. So I came up with the entrance to the passage being behind this wall. And this is where it is. And this area is not set dressed because there's supposed to be trees here or whatever. But this is the entrance to the passage, the current entrance. And I think that's everything for this one. Very fun shooting these episodes. So next time we'll go to the passage. All right, see ya.